Number 287, final call. Now closing at gate E36.
Before you make yourself comfortable, please make sure that all your hand luggage is safely stowed. If you have brought 2 items of hand baggage on board, can you place all the smaller items well underneath the seat in front of you, and then just the larger items into the overhead lockers, sideways on the wheels first where possible. If you are seated at an emergency...
A very warm afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kieran Grimes and I'll be your captain this evening to fly you to Dublin on this British Airways A318 aircraft. Just 5 minutes to departure. At the moment there are no delays expected, and I'm joined on the flight deck by Senior First Officer James Coles, and we will be doing our very best to make the flight as smooth as possible. Shortly after the aircraft is pushed back, my cabin crew will be giving you a safety demonstration. Safety and security of paramount importance to both British Airways and myself. I would appreciate it if you pay particular attention. Also during the flight, if I do turn the seatbelt sign off, when seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened for your own comfort and safety. With all that in mind, I will pass you on to our Chief Purser, Derek Wilson. He and his team, I know, will do their very best to look after you during the flight. Any changes to our departure plan, I will keep you informed. In the meantime, please sit back and relax and enjoy the service. Thank you very much. Cabin crew, that's to automatic cross-check, please.
Thank you. closely. It is important that you pay attention and follow instructions carefully. First, check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart. You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Your life jacket is underneath your seat. To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for children. In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you'll be told to take this protective brace position. We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the evacuation slide. Emergency lighting, including floor-level lighting, will help you find your way to the exits. These are clearly signed. There are 2 exits at the rear, 1 overwing exit on each side, and 2 exits at the front of the aircraft. Your crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. To open the main doors, pull the large handle inwards and upwards. The overwing exits are opened by removing this cover and pulling the handle inwards and downwards. The hatch should be ejected through the opening. Opening the doors and overwing exits automatically inflates the evacuation slides. The slide can also be inflated by pulling this handle at the main doors and this handle at the overwing exits. Jump onto the slide and move away from the aircraft. If the aircraft has landed on water, you should leave by the overwing exits. Other exits may be opened if above the waterline and the slides detached for use as flotation devices. As you leave the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red tag. If necessary, blow into this mouthpiece to top up the air. The life jacket is fitted with a light and a whistle. Your oxygen mask is behind the panel just above your head. If the cabin air system should fail, this will be released. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you to open your supply. Please note that the bag does not inflate. Place it over your mouth and nose and adjust the band to secure it, then breathe normally. Do make sure your own mask is correctly fitted before helping anyone else. All electronic devices, including mobile phones, must be switched off, and all headsets must be removed whenever the engines are running on the ground during takeoff, approach and landing. Please ensure your mobile phone and any devices that can send or receive calls or text messages remain off for the flight. Any items with a flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Some electronic devices can be used once we're airborne. Please check High Life magazine. Take care your hand baggage isn't blocking the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. But place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall and injure someone. As we prepare for takeoff, please make sure that your tray table is put away, your seat is upright, and your armrest is down. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask your crew. We hope you have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. Just to let you know that we are now starting our descent into Dublin, so we do advise that if you do need to use any of the restrooms, please do so in the next few minutes, as we'll tell the safety seatbelt sign on in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you again for joining British Airways on this service today, and I do hope you enjoy the rest of your flight. Thank you.
Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure you have all your personal belongings with you, and remember that smoking is not allowed until you reach the designated area. As part of British Airways' ongoing commitment to the environment, we invite you to leave your used newspapers on the front seats of the aircraft so they may be recycled. From all of us at British Airways and One World Alliance, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. It's been our pleasure looking after you on this short flight, and we hope to welcome you on board again very soon. Thank you and good evening.
Cabin crew, that's doors to manual and cross check, please. Thank you.